I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are Forceful by Entertainment, and today we're here to give you our review, our thoughts on the new Steven Spielberg movie, Disclosure Day.
That's right.
Before we get into this, and we're going to give you what we like, dislike, and rate this movie, but before we do that, if you have not yet subscribed to Forceful by Entertainment, what are you waiting for?
Come on.
Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Disclosure Day.
Let's disclose the information about it.
We're going to disclose our feelings on this movie that we saw. Okay, so let me go into what I liked about this film. What I liked about this film is Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt's one of my favorite actresses working right now, and she showed me yet again why that is. She just has so much charisma every time she's on camera. And in fact, anytime she was in the movie was good. Like that's really how I feel.
She definitely helps.
Yes,
elevated any scene she was in.
She added a little lightheartedness, humor at times. She did different accents very well that they had her do. She was phenomenal. That would be what I would say. I like John Williams. He was back doing the score. I didn't notice it as much, but at times I could hear those John Williams type of music that was there. So his score is pretty good. But yeah, that would be the main thing for me would be Emily Blunt, is what I liked.
I would agree. I think she's really one of the talents of this generation. I do enjoy, but most of the time, like if Emily Blunt's in it, she's doing a good job. Like that's just pretty much standard we've come to find, I think, with Emily Blunt's performances.
Yes.
But yeah, what I liked, I would agree that she was kind of a big part. And I think it played with some interesting concepts and even like empathy or extreme empathy and things like that I found stimulating and interesting. But then, yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into the other parts of it.
This movie definitely kind of plays with, how would people deal with if they found out there were aliens? Like, what would that do with people of faith? And I feel Steven Spielberg has gotten some crap for some comments he made that I feel might have been taken out of context after seeing this film, because it definitely goes out of its way, especially with the Christian faith, to be like, it would be okay. That would just mean God was their creator as well. So I feel like, he was respectful there. But yeah, it plays with kind of certain questions like that as this movie builds. And I would say the first part definitely kind of felt like it was building towards something. But then, and this goes into the negatives, we're about to move into the dislikes. So what did not work for me was, and it's not anything against this actor, anytime Josh O'Connor's character was on, Josh O'Connor's a great actor. He did fantastic in The Crown for those 2 seasons. He's a great actor. It's just his character, I don't know, it just didn't quite land for you. Yeah, and that was the problem, is that the story goes back and forth between Josh O'Connor's character and Emily Blunt's character. And again, anytime the focus was on Emily Blunt, I enjoyed myself.
Her character, I think, was generally just more interesting.
She was. Yeah. She was a more interesting character. And then when you go back to his story, that's where it would kind of lose me.
I agree. That's a good point, actually.
Yes, and another thing that I feel like sometimes was almost laughable. I enjoy like suspense. This is a suspense type movie at times. They definitely have suspense scenes, but you are informed about his character, that he has never worked in the field, that he is a tech guy. And yet he pulls off stunts that I don't know that Jason Bourne could pull off.
Yeah.
And that would just kind of take you out of it, because you're like, there's no way. Like there's no human in fact, in my mind, I was like, are they somehow getting help from aliens? Like, how are they pulling this off? Because there's no way. And I feel like that's a writing thing. They should just made him a character that he had experience in the field. He was well trained in the field. And then maybe I could have bought some of the action a little more.
I mean, I understand, what's the phrase, like suspended belief?
Yes.
Especially in a movie context. But sometimes, like you said, it can seem a little too out of a character or their training or something. And it doesn't seem logical.
Yeah. So that kind of would lose me at times. And again, anytime that's where the movie feels a little wonky, I guess, is her character was there should have just been probably more focus on her character, or maybe I don't know, brought them together sooner. But because
I think it got better after, in a way, for him when they were more together.
Yes, and again, it's nothing against that actor. He's a great actor. I think it was just the character. It just wasn't as interesting for me. And then there were times towards the end, I think they were trying to build up this kind of magical, whimsical type of sensation that at the end I just didn't really feel anything. It kind of landed flat for me.
It fell flat.
It did. Like, where if this was going to be a great movie, I should be feeling things towards the end.
Feeling something.
Yes.
And there were sort of like forced emotional beats that just didn't register, I think.
Yes, absolutely. So that would kind of be my critique of this film. And also it's almost 2.5 hours.
And you feel it.
Yes. This movie should have been 2 hours. They should have been able to streamline these stories a little more to where you could have gone Josh O'Connor's character with Emily Blunt's character faster, and just kind of cut this down to about 2 hours. And I think it would have been a better film. But yeah, any other kind of negatives or things you didn't dislike, or you think I kind of covered that?
How did you feel about the use of the CGI animals?
Okay, I'm glad she brought that up. If you guys watch this channel at all, you know I don't like a lot of CGI. CGI takes me out of a movie. And the CGI animals were so bad that every time you saw them, you're, again, suspended belief. It's gone. Like, you're like, I'm watching something fake.
Like this is a cartoon animal in the middle of the forest or in real conditions.
Well, and especially when it's like a deer. Like, we can't even use real deer. Like, I mean, I feel like you could have gone some shots of deer. Maybe the actors aren't even there. Just get some real shots of some deer.
Of them looking at the camera.
And like a little fox. Like, I think you could have done this, and it wouldn't have been as jarring had they got some real shots of real animals in those cases.
I mean, I see deer all the time in my real life, and I see foxes on occasion.
Yes.
I feel like it could be done.
And I want to say too, like, again, it was more suspense, but I feel like as far as the alien aspect of this, say a show like X-Files, I feel like it was done better there. I don't know, with the aliens themselves and kind of the mystery and everything building towards Disclosure Day.
I think it showed too much.
You think so?
Well, what it showed, it just, and it didn't see, I don't know, it was just, it kind of took away the mystique of it. Like when that big fella came out at the end.
Yes, without giving too much away there. Because that's what works in the beginning. It's kind of like the Jaws effect, where you're like, well, what's going on? Like, it's kind of the mystery, the mystique of it. So yeah,
you gotta keep the mystery alive.
I kind of get that, but they also,
unless the reveal is going to be worth it, it's going to pay off.
But they did have to disclose something. So I mean, it is in the name. They needed to, but I felt like it fell a little bit flat at this point.
But that leads to another critique, I would say, is that I feel at the end of this ride, I don't feel like they really did disclose much.
Yes, without giving a lot away. Well, because we'll save that for the live stream when we can discuss in a little more detail. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. So let's go ahead and rate Disclosure Day. 5 being the max level of hoots, max level of enjoyment. I think I'm going to give Disclosure Day 3.5 hoots, and that's really my enjoyment was every time Emily Blunt was on camera, because I can give this movie that I was invested in her character. Right. I thought her character was interesting, and she's a fantastic actress. So I enjoyed all that. It's just the movie, it was lacking emotion. When they wanted to create this awe feeling, you didn't feel awe.
Yeah.
And
you just didn't really like go there with it. Like, it was, I think it's hard too, maybe for a lot of viewers.
Yes. And it's almost, I don't know. I just feel, again, anytime she wasn't on camera,
it suffered.
It definitely suffered. So I'm going to go 3.5. Natalie, what are you going to give Disclosure Day?
Yeah, for Emily Blunt and some of the things surrounding her character and some of the themes, I find myself saying this about certain movies we watch, but I do feel like, again, there was something definitely here. And there were definitely like there was something to work with and interesting concepts, and just the way it all came together didn't quite land for me. So I'm going to go with 3 hoots for this one, but 3 hoots for the things, Emily Blunt, the things that I did appreciate, and some of the ideas that maybe could have been done in a different way that would have been more interesting,
Like,
I guess.
I will say, it's not like I left and was like, oh gosh, I wasted my money.
Like that's the worst movie.
Yeah,
Like, it's nothing like that.
I didn't feel that way at all. It's just, I feel like there was a lot here, and you could have made a better film.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I feel it could have been a lot. It could have been a lot better, and it definitely could have been a lot better. I think we've established that.
Have we got that across?
Yeah, so I'll go 3. Yeah, so 3.5 and 3 hoots for Disclosure Day. What did you guys think of Disclosure Day? Have you seen it? Are you thinking about seeing it?
Did we ruin it for you?
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. We probably, but let us know.
Yeah, share your thoughts below. And if you have not yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye guys.